The best spotlight stories is when we're searching out injustice. We look for stories often where people are a victim of larger systems. Stories are too complex to be reported in that way in the regular Western media. Those are the kind of stories we really love to go after. We have the right people that all click, that comes out with this final product in the end that without any one person who was on that project, it just wouldn't have been the same. If I'm really going to justify being away from my kids and my family for as long as I am, if I'm going to justify going into some of the risky places that we go into, it's got to be for a real reason. And so I'm very focused on why this story is important. I'm very focused when I do a story on a sense of kind of responsibility to the people that I feel like I want to represent. I've been to Iraq 6 or 7 times, Afghanistan multiple times, war zones around the world from Asia to South America, and always dealing with brutalized people in some way or another, some form or another. And you become kind of hardened to it in a way. And yet I cried during 3 of the interviews on the death penalty story. I was in Tulsa and Oklahoma City. And as cynical as I am, as hardened as I am, those were just tough interviews.
And then they lit it on fire and listened to the kids scream.
Open 9.
For me, when I report a story, the most important thing I can do is connect with the person that we're interviewing and bring out the really tough stuff to talk about, and then I'm responsible for that. And you don't get a lot of chances to do that, and you have to be genuine when you do it. You have to really care. It speaks to what I see as the nobility in journalism, and that's finding those without a voice and giving them an opportunity to have a voice in these kind of larger dynamics that are always happening in our world today.